All right, let's talk Los Angeles Chargers heading into a massive matchup this upcoming weekend to get back on the winning side after last week's disappointing defeat. Obviously, the Chargers have been one of the better stories in the NFL this season with the turnaround under Harbaugh, but based on some recent news by Harbaugh, it looks like a massive personnel decision could be in the fold for Los Angeles to hopefully build off of last week's defeat. A lot of momentum for the Chargers right now. I'm Nick, and this is Saturday Morning Inspection. All right, despite the result of last week's defeat at the hands of the Baltimore Ravens, the Chargers are still in the thick of it in playoff contention. They're in a really good spot, but it's clear they have a key weakness that needs to be addressed, and that's at the wide receiver position. Quentin Johnston had some bright spots, but has seemed to regress a little bit, and it looks like the Chargers could be turning to a veteran to get more playing time, and that's DJ Chark. Let's listen to Harbaugh's report, and then we'll talk about it more on the other side. This is courtesy of CBS Sports. Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh said Wednesday that Chark could be active for Sunday's game against the Falcons. Daniel Popper of The Athletic reports. The opportunity is there, Harbaugh said. I really like what I see, and I like every week. There's an opportunity. The opportunity is guaranteed, and DJ has a license and the ability to take advantage of that opportunity. All right, love the Harbaugh speak there, but basically reading between the lines, it seems like Chark's going to get more opportunities, maybe getting more starter kind of reps, Quentin Johnston potentially getting demoted. I think it makes sense for the Chargers and Mize. I know you've got some great data, some analytics, some stuff to really bite into what's driving this decision. But first, Chargers fans in the comment section below, big matchup, two winning teams, playoff contenders, Falcons, Chargers this weekend. Give us your prediction, final score, Chargers, Falcons. Put it in the comment section below. Want to hear from you guys. But Mize, what are your thoughts on this decision by LA to move to DJ Chark and maybe off Quentin Johnston?
Yeah, Nick, before we go to Chark, we have to move back to Johnston to kind of see why they're moving off of him. We all know when he was drafted, this guy was supposed to be the field stretcher. He was big, he was tall, he was abnormally fast for his size. This guy was supposed to be the next big thing. Last season, very disappointing. Didn't do a whole lot. This season came in, started pretty slow, didn't look amazing. Then he started to gain some confidence, do some things a little bit better. You get all the way to week 9 versus Cleveland Browns, goes off, has one of his biggest games, 118 yards there. Before that and after that, he has not had a game over 50 yards. In the last few weeks have been very, very bad. In particular, the game versus the Ravens, he had 0 catches on 5 targets. In the week before that, he had 2 catches on 8 targets. Pretty bad numbers when you're looking for a guy to come out there and make those big time plays. They have to be able to catch the ball, but for Quentin Johnston, the drops are back. And I think this has been a big issue for Justin Herbert. I want to bring up a chart of his next gen stats to kind of show you where the game has been with no option to stretch the field. You see here, Herbert has a chart here, but absolutely 0 of those big time plays and those passes over 20 yards. You can see here, there are 5 of them. All of them were the drops from Quentin Johnston. That's his job. His job is to get past, a big play of 20 plus yards, catch that ball, really open up the defense, open up the field. And as you can see on this chart, the green dots are catches, the white dots are drops. You see all 5 white dots are past the 20-yard line. Those are drops specifically made by Quentin Johnston, and that's not good. I think DJ Chark coming in can be that guy to be the Quentin Johnston replacement. He's been really good. He's been hurt this year. That is why he has not played. He's only had 1 snap this entire season. But if we go back to last season, the most recent season of DJ Chark's career, where he had a big play, we go to week 17 of DJ Chark, and I'm going to pull that up now. You see another route chart by DJ Chark. You see this, 6 catches on 8 targets, he had 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh, what is that? All 6 catches are over 20 plus yards for DJ Chark with this Panthers team. He is that guy that can stretch the field. He can open up the game for the Chargers, and that is the missing piece. It's not the missing piece per se. They have the piece. The piece just is not fitting into the puzzle when you talk about Quentin Johnston. I think Chark can be that guy if he's healthy, which it sounds like he is. We see what he was able to do the last game that he played last season. He did really, really well there, and I think this could be the piece that unlocks the Chargers offense.
I agree 100%. If you look at the advanced analytics, if you look at the folks over at Pro Football Focus, they give the Chargers the 21st best receiving grade in the National Football League, and about 70 is their grade according to their system, where they break down every play, every film, grade every player. That's not terrible. Obviously, it's bottom third, but it's even worse when you consider Lad McConkey grades out over an 80, their rookie wide receiver. So if you take away McConkey, they're probably bottom 5 or 6 in receiving grade. And folks, I just ain't going to get it done in 2024. They need to make a change. And Chark may be the guy, I think, to add a more explosive down the field element to this offense. You talk about his performance and the fact he's done that in the past. I agree 1,000%, right? If you look at DJ Chark's career yards per reception, it's 14.5. Extrapolate that to today, to 2024, 14.5 yards per catch would be 25th in the NFL across every receiver, tied with Jamar Chase for yards per reception. Now, obviously, we're not saying Chark is as good as Jamar Chase, but we're saying he has big play capabilities that this Chargers offense is desperately needing. Quentin Johnston had the physical tools to be that guy, and there were glimpses this season where you thought he could be. The reality is you cannot, if you're a playoff contender, have dud games where you throw away winning opportunities. You just can't, right? It's different if you're in a total rebuild and you're 5-7 or whatever, and you're playing a young guy, and you're like, okay, let's just see what he can do because we're trying to figure out what we're going to be for next year. Let's give him a few chances. They gave him a lot of chances. At this point, you can't throw away winnable games. You got to take advantage of these opportunities. I think Harbaugh is about to elevate Chark. I think Quentin Johnston's going to play a lot less. There's a chance he gets downright demoted and a guy like Chark becomes the full-time starter. In fact, I would not be surprised at all if that's the move Harbaugh is about to make, because it needs to happen to get this offense back on track.